Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Culture Philosophers. It's time for a movie review. Today we're going to be talking about Brightburn. That's right everybody, thanks for checking out the video. Today we are going to be talking about Brightburn. Of course there are going to be spoilers, so spoiler warning. Brightburn's a new film that's out, produced by James Gunn. That's all the marketing's behind that, right? It's written by his brothers, Brian and Mark, and it's directed by David Yarovsky,
yeah, something like that.
Something like that, right? So we're going to be talking about that one. Of course, I am Rockin Robbie Billups. This is
Jelani Bullard.
And this is Brooks the Magnificent. Thank you for checking out the video. Brightburn. In a nutshell, I thought it was an alright film. Basically, what you get from the trailers is the movie. It is the story of a young Superman coming to terms and grips with his place on the world and a twisted evil version of it, right? So as comic book fans, we've seen the evil Superman story done a lot. Whether it's something like Red Sun or Freedom Fighters with the World Earth X, you know.
And Crime Syndicate.
Crime Syndicate, absolutely.
Yeah.
But we've never really seen this tale done from the perspective of the 12-year-old version, right? Mm-hmm. Right? So, I think it's all right. It's worth the watch. It's not something I'm probably going to be eagerly returning to. It presents itself in a very straightforward horror movie manner. Absolutely. It doesn't really have any surprises. It's got a slow pace at first, but then it kind of gets going, and then it ends kind of abruptly. I just don't think there's enough character development. I think it leaned too much into its concept and not enough inside of it. But overall, I do think it's a fun film because it's got some great, cool scares. It's got some awesome special effects at times. Sometimes the CG gets wonky. But some of the kills are really cool. There's a very effective scene that we'll be talking about later. But overall, I do like it. I think it's average. I think it's okay. If you like that, if you want to see a dark, evil, twisted version of a kid Superman in a very simple horror movie structure, then this movie's for you. Jelani, what did you think about the film in a nutshell?
Yeah, I like Brightburn. I mean, it's straightforward. I believe it needs to be like at least 30 to 35 minutes longer to set up the premise of this kid being a good kid for a little bit, and then you like him, but then he starts to turn because this kid's a jerk. And
in the beginning, he's kind of presented as like a normal kid.
Yeah, he's a normal kid, but then he turned out to be a real jerk. Like towards the birthday scene, I want it. You give it to me now, and it's right after his little activation because it is kind of like he's basically Superman found by his parents, and then they keep the ship that he's found in this barn, and the barn or the ship in the barn activates for some reason. It lights up, and it makes him at 12 years old just all of a sudden snap.
Yeah, it's sending like signals to his brain.
And it just changes everything.
It's like an alien language or whatever. That's
tell him to take the world.
Take the world.
But I liked it. I liked the premise of it. I want to see Superman as evil, and I want him to see him lose it when he's 12 years old. Yeah. And how he would do it, and it's set up well to where he's drawing what he's going to be. He's like he knew what he was going to be before he became it, and I liked it. I mean, I like the performance. I like Elizabeth Banks. I like the dad. I think the dad was in The Office.
Yeah, he was Roy or something.
Roy in The Office or something like that.
I don't know.
And he was good.
He was the doucher boyfriend from the early years.
The American or
the American?
The American version.
Have you seen The American Office?
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes. I've seen all of them.
It's good. I like it.
I like the few episodes.
Yeah, but it's a good. I think it's pretty decent, and plus Michael Rooker's in it randomly.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. That's a nice.
So it's a good throw, but I like all the callbacks to things. I like the terror. Who?
Lloyd Kaufman.
Lloyd Kaufman in The Office?
No. Was he in? Did he have a cameo in this movie?
Oh,
who's Lloyd Kaufman?
He's the trauma guy.
Oh, I don't know.
Why would he? Because James Gunn got his start there, right?
Yeah, Trauma?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. You know who this dude is.
He cameoed in both the Guardians movies.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really notice.
Well, you mean the guy that was in the ship with them? That's in the ship with them in the Guardians? With the hair? That's a different dude. Okay, never mind.
Well, let's
But anyway, I like the terror. Let me get back to mine. I like the terror in the movie. I was genuinely scared in parts. So I mean, it's a good watch if you want a good just quick popcorn flick or just something to knock out real quick. I wouldn't go pay to see this. This is like a Netflix movie. So other than this is Netflix or sci-fi or something on the fringe where you just watch it and just throw it away. But I wouldn't really pay to go see it. I just go. It's a good Netflix watch.
Let's ask the James Gunn and trauma expert over here, Brooks. What did you think about the movie in a nutshell?
I thought it was good, for a horror movie. It was horror movie.
It was horror.
Not a big horror fan.
Horror's not really my thing. I do. There are a few horror movies I like, but I think it was pretty scary and pretty creepy. There are things it has its problems. Like I think his heel turn was a bit abrupt.
Yeah.
They could have had him accidentally hurt or kill somebody, and then had have some
a slow burn into it.
Right.
Like he has some remorse at first, but then he starts to not care, care less and less. But it's kind of like he hears the alien spaceship called out to him, and he's just like, okay, I guess I'm evil now.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that is one of my biggest problems with the movie is the pace of it. Is because it starts off presenting itself with this it's got a very slow, deliberate pace. And it's telling these familiar story threads of Superman's origin.
Right.
And it's doing it in a very nice but slow pace. And then when that moment happens, and it's the lawnmower scene really, where it shifts.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden this kid is major D-hole.
He's just evil,
Just major D-hole. Like
he's awful.
He creeps into that girl's room and on her computer.
Yeah. Like, just stand out there with a boombox.
That's it.
And you learn
That's
nothing.
what I thought it was.
One interesting thing about the movie is they say that it's set basically in the current era because they're looking back at meteors, the mom is, and it says in 2006.
Yeah.
But the movie looks like it's not timeless, but it looks like it's set back in the 70s or 60s.
It does.
Especially because one of my favorite parts of this movie is the Hardys that they used.
It was a Hardee's!
It was totally
we were
a
pointing
Hardee's.
It out too.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a Hardee's.
That's totally a Hardee's.
The windows.
The restaurant.
It was really weird.
I thought it had those pacing problems. It does have some fun, genuine jump scares.
Yeah.
Right? It's got some cool death scenes. Some things that you've never really seen. For instance, let's talk about this. And once again, spoilers. There's an eye scene in this one with the woman, and the lights blow up. She gets the shard of glass in her eye. She has to pull it out. That was such an effectively done scene. And a good eye scene is a hard thing to come across in a horror movie. I think only Fulci has really, really done one. And it's in Zombie when the dude he's bringing the head towards the wooden,
slowly pulls it.
And then you're like, they're going to cut it, and then they don't. So this one, you don't see it go in, but the pulling out of it is probably even worse.
It is priceless. It is
probably even worse, if I had to guess. So what was your favorite part about the movie?
Man, when he dropped the car.
Okay.
With the best friend in it. The best friend it's in the trailer.
The uncle, right?
Yeah, the uncle. Yeah, he's the uncle.
Yeah.
And he picks up the car and lifts it up in the sky and drops it down. And when it hits, the steering wheel goes through this guy's jaw. And it's it's the most gory thing I've ever seen because he's still alive.
Holding his jaw.
He's holding his jaw. It was 80s.
But then when he let it go, it was just kind of bad CG.
It was bad.
You could have done that in makeup.
You could have done that a little better, but practical effects. Yeah. But I do like it because the terror.
Yeah.
He's driving, he doesn't know what's going on. He just found out his nephew threw him against a wall.
Yeah.
And so he just,
some of the reactions from some of the family members, especially the mom and the dad, especially the dad.
Yeah.
I don't know the dude's name, but the dude that played dude in The Office.
Yeah.
Did such a great job. And his reactions sometimes were near comical to me. When he's I don't know what when he shoots the kid in the back of the head. And he's, well, it's over now.
I've killed him. I'll leave him in these woods.
Well, I liked all the different ways, that they showed him killing, how, seeing Superman's powers used that way, I thought was probably the most interesting part. He pulverizes people. He burns his dad with the laser eyes. He flies his mom up through the atmosphere and drops her.
I mean, like, just all clean stuff.
Like, we did say spoilers at the beginning of the video, right?
Yeah, a lot of killing. A lot of killing.
They kind of cover just about every kind of
yeah,
way
she was supposed to die.
To kill people, you know. Yeah. Except I guess he doesn't use freeze breath to like.
No,
and he doesn't have super hearing.
That'd be in the sequel if they do it, because they obviously set it up for a sequel. That Michael Rooker scene. Yeah, I think you see like a Flash type. They describe like a Wonder Woman type. Yeah, something like that. So
all of these evil people are.
So maybe they're trying to do a Brightburn extended universe.
I would be okay with that.
I hope they don't just all do it like evil versions of characters, like maybe try something a little different.
I want it to cross over with Glass and Unbreakable and Split.
No.
I think they should just make this like the origin of Superboy Prime.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It was a DC film all along.
Man.
Anyway, that'd be something, right? Elizabeth Banks does a great job because she carries most of this film.
She does.
She really does. She does it very fine. Like, it's fine.
Okay.
Like, she does a great job, but that character in and of itself is just, her relationship with the son, Brandon, right?
Mm-hmm. Brandon.
It feels real to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the dad, like, you can understand, but like the dad, I even think immediately kind of too quickly goes against him.
Right.
Like he
turns.
Let's go shoot.
He's cussing at him. I gotta
kill this dude. Well, he knows though, but the mom can't. She can't.
She's in denial.
Yeah,
she's in real denial.
It's understandable though, because you know she had the whole thing is like she couldn't have a kid, and this was like her.
Yeah.
For her, it was like he was a gift.
Yeah.
Martha. You are special. Martha.
How did you know that name?
But and the kid himself did a great job of just being like a creepy, not as creepy as like Damien. It's not Damien level.
He was close. He was getting
close.
Yeah, he was getting there.
He was getting close. It was almost as if
it just switched. This is the switch.
It's almost as if that doofy faced kid from Unbreakable tried to play Damien. Is what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He had that doughy-eyed dumb face.
Yeah, but no,
he plays it well because he's such a douche, and I'm like, this little kid. I wanted his parents put him in timeout so many times or whoop his butt. I was like, you need discipline, and he just. I don't know. I hated that kid, and it was a good hate. Like it was a good like. He's super powered and nothing can stop him. Kind of hate, and it was just for me. It was satisfying for him because I like that kid.
Yeah, what do you think of
that
kid
in the movie?
I thought he did good. You know, he was he played the not giving a shit attitude.
Yeah,
and like especially like when they tell him that his uncle is dead. You know, because he obviously murdered him, but he doesn't even try to pretend like he's sad.
I thought he could have put a little effort into pretending.
Yeah,
I guess.
Why are you trying to hide all this stuff if you're not going to like sell it emotionally?
Yeah,
you know.
He doesn't care.
I legitimately think what was happening was, and maybe they could have like somehow shown this more and drawn that out a little bit more, but that the ship was like basically indoctrinating him into some kind of
wall.
But I don't know if it necessarily completely came across.
And there was kind of a thing in the beginning, when he's in school and they're talking about the difference between wasps and bees.
Yes.
There was a certain kind of wasp that, like an invasive kind of wasp.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like what he's supposed to be like. His people or whatever probably like send these ships to different planets, like the Saiyans in Dragon Ball Z, and have these kids like just basically with superpowers just destroy the population.
That's it.
Solid plan.
Yeah.
All right, well, we do 5 ya digs here when we rate a film, or a serial, or whatever. So out of 5 possible ya digs, 5 being the best, what do you give Brightburn, Jelani?
I'll give Brightburn a 3. I'm going to give it a 3.
A 3?
I think it's okay. I think I'll watch it again. Like, I'll watch it with somebody else that hasn't seen it, or something like that. And, I'll see if the scares work a second time. Because, sometimes they won't. But
especially jump scares.
Yeah, jump scares.
That's really
it is a lot of jump scares. So, I'll watch it again. But it gave me genuine kind of terror in parts of the movie. The gore was solid for me. I liked the kid. I liked Elizabeth Banks in it. I even liked... I thought they were going to do more with that little girl. That he actually broke her hand. I thought they were gonna do more with her to like try to humanize him. That's why I think we needed another 30 minutes somehow.
Oh, I didn't want to feel sorry for this kid.
But man, oh boy, yeah, it gets a solid 3 from me. Okay. So that's what I got.
What about you, Brooksy?
I give it 3.
3.
It's a it's a good horror movie. I thought it was entertained.
Yeah.
I liked it all right. I would watch it again, I think.
Okay. I was struggling with my rating, right? But I think you guys cemented it. If you guys are going to give it a 3 and say you guys would watch it again, I don't know if I would watch it again. So I'm going to go 2.5. Because I was going to do a 3, but I'm not going to watch this one again. I'm just going to read a Crime Syndicate comic book. I don't know. Maybe they did a sequel. Yeah. I'll go 2.5. 2.5. Okay. So that we don't go the same across the board. Because I think you guys like it just a slightly tad bit more than me. I wouldn't watch this movie again. I think it's worth watching it for free on Netflix or something. What, Netflix, is that really for free? Not really, right? But if it's on your streaming service of choice, by all means, watch it. If your friend says, hey, I've got a VHS copy of Brightburn, would you like to watch it? Why not? Go for it. But I wouldn't make an effort to watch this film. But I don't know. I mean, if you're a comic book fan, I mean, it's worth it for that. I'm changing. I'm back to a 3.
Whoa!
Because if you're a comic book fan, it's worth it watching it just because, I don't know.
You want to see us evil Superman scenario.
Average of 3. Easy math.
3.
I don't want to do the math in my head, so 3, 3, 3. How about that? 3 you digs. All the way around. That's rare.
Wow, unanimous.
Unanimous. That's rare.
Our unanimous okay decision.
Yeah, it's an okay film. Maybe watch it again. Don't go out of your way, though. Unless you're really interested in it. Then by all means watch it. Make your own mind. What do we know? Anyway.
If you're browsing Blockbuster and you see it up there on the wall.
Yeah. Just go ahead.
Let's pick it up.
Just go ahead and pick it up. If it's there on the pay-per-view, just call them. You're like, I'd like to order this film. So.
Or the internet. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we got. So Brightburn. Let us know what you thought about it in the comments down below. Thank you so much for checking out the video. I am Rockin Robbie Billups.
This is Jelani Bullard.
Brooks. That's who I am.
We are the Pop Culture Philosophers. Please do interact with us on Facebook at the PCP Army. That's right, it's the official Pop Culture Philosophers Facebook group. You can join me and Jelani in there and chat about pop culture, share funny pictures, and all that kind of stuff. I guess they call them memes nowadays.
They're memes.
They're pictures with words on them sometimes. Yeah, anyway, we really do appreciate everything. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out at Pop Culture Philosophers for podcasts and a whole lot more. You dig?